Okay. So I present myself a little bit. I work for SpagoBI Competency Center as a software architect. I'm here today to present a success story of usage of SpagoBI in the domain of open data and location intelligence. The name of the project is GeoBI.info. The goal of the project is to realize a platform accessible through web with standard browser that could help public administration, central and local, in the exploitation and the diffusion of existing open data. Our aims was to create a platform that not only expose the raw data to the final user, but also empower the final user in order to create over this data their own analysis in order to get insight. For this reason, from the really beginning, we have think to BI tools, a service BI tool that allow in a very few steps and an easy way to create analysis. And in particular, we focus on the creation of thematic map. This seems quite natural because the greatest part of data that are available in public administration and are some way related to geography. So plotting this data directly on the map is quite intuitive and powerful at the same time. Just to give an idea of the context, the project was a joint initiative supported by South Tyrol Innovation Park and the province of Bolzano, that is one province in the north of Italy. Was founded by the European Community and technically was strongly supported by SpagoBI Competency Center. The realization of the project took 1 year. The team was composed by 5 to 10 persons, depending by the different phase of the project. The project has been managed using agile methodology, so in a short iteration. We had just 3 main intermediate release, and now we are online with the first beta that is available at GeoBI.info website till the beginning of this November. The technology used, the project is 100% based on SpagoBI platform, that is the BI suite open source, one of the flagship product of OW2. We have realized during the project more than 50 user stories. All this new implementation has been included into the SpagoBI standard distribution, so there is a 0% custom code realized specifically for this project. All the new development are available into SpagoBI and can be downloaded and used together with SpagoBI. We have improved so the platform, in particular the location intelligence engine of the platform, using some open source technology, like for example OpenLayer for the front end to visualizing the map, GeoX to create a widget in order to control the map, and all the standard provided by OGC, so to get data from the geographical information system we want to access to, standard like WFS, WMS. So all the technology used are open source and have been integrated into SpagoBI. How it works, the system. Basically, it's very simple. We have mainly in mind 2 different type of user. There is the casual user and the power user, the mapper. The casual user just want to access the web application in order to see and the maps that have been already created by some other user, in order to see the different indicator, how they are distributed on the territory, maybe filter the map, maybe changing something in the state of the map, but just want to access to existing map. Then there are the mapper, that are the power user of the platform, that not only access to the existing map, the existing thematic map, but also create a brand new map over the existing data or over private data that they can publish and share into the platform. So for power users, it's possible not only to create the map, but also create a map over the data that they have published into the platform, using some tool that we have implemented that allow the creation of the map in a very simple way, in a very few steps. Here is an example of a thematic map. This is the platform that, as I said, is publicly available on the web, on GeoBI.info website. It's an example of thematic map of Italy. As you can see, on the right, we have a panel, a control panel, that show all the indicators that can be plotted on the map. The user can freely change the indicator, and the thematization of the map change accordingly. Moreover, it can customize the thematization as you want. You can change the color, you can change the statistical function used to calculate the distribution of the measure, and so far and so forth. Of course, can also filter the data that is used to thematize the map, so filter along the time dimension or other meaningful dimensions that are contained into the original data set. So this is the part related to the visualization. Then there is the part related to creation. In order to create a map, we can create a map directly over a data set, an existing data set, or we can create a map taking different indicators that come from different data sets that have been published inside the tool. In this case, the tool is able automatically to join the different data sets and produce a joined data set that contain all the measures of interest and plot them on the map. So it's possible also to merge a different data set in order to produce the final thematization. Here is an example of how the power user can upload his own data. So can use the data made available by the public administration, so certified the data set, but can also publish his own data and merge his own data with the public data. What are the benefits provided by the platform? Of course, help public administration in the diffusion of open data, and do that providing tools, a service BI tool that are simple to use and allow to create in a fast way a visualization that can be used to get inside and to share information. Exploit the private and public data, so not only the data made available by the administration, but also the private data that the user can upload. Grow with the community, because the community can upload the data, can create maps, so as more users we have, as more data we can have into the platform, more users can be attracted, and so it's a positive loop that we hope to start up as soon as possible. It's open and free because it's totally based on SpagoBI, and can be used in different setups. So it can be used as a service. For example, now we have a site that is hosted by the province of Bolzano, but you can also download the software and install it on premises, so use it internally, your company or your organization. So there are different setups that are possible. Different usage scenario. This is just an example because you can upload whatever data you want, but these are the scenario on how it is used right now by the province of Bolzano. So it is used in service, trade, and tourism. For example, in service and trade to analyze the market, see the demands, the new trends, and this kind of information plotted directly on the map and split on a different region, different province. Or in tourism to analyze the current range against the demands or the public statistic available. So this is some kind of data that are available right now into the platform and possible usage case. I don't know how many time I have. Maybe I can do a short demo, 5 minutes. It's okay. It's challenging. I try to show you how to create a map in 5 minutes. Hope to be lucky because it's a demo. So I have here an example. This is a file, an Excel file that contains some data related to Italian geography. So you have some data related to the region of Italy. This column contains the name of the different region, and the other column contains the measure that I want to plot on the map. So I can connect directly to the platform. Here, the platform is online, it's public, so it's maps. Okay, so this is the application. I do not need to be logged in order to see the public map published on the application. But in order to upload a new data set, I need to be logged. So the first thing I do is log in. So now I'm logged in. As you can see, the application is divided in, I passed to English, sorry, is divided in two parts, maps and data. The data section show me all the data set available into the platform, and the map section show me all the map already created and that are available into the platform. Now, because I want to create a map over brand new data, I go into the data section and I create a new data set. I select the file from the desktop, so it's the file that I've shown to you before. It's an Excel file. I upload the file, and the screen, it's, one second, because how can I enlarge the screen? F11, where is F11? Sorry, because I have to click a button that is down here. But the screen is too small. Sorry? No. It's... Okay, sorry. So I can go next. Here I can insert different metadata in order to enrich my data set. In order to create the map over this data set, I have some metadata are automatically detected by the platform. Some other can be inserted. For example, in order to plot this data on the map, I have to specify which column represents the reference to the geographical dimension. So I can add here new metadata and specify that, for example, the column that contains the name of the region refers to geographical dimension. Here it is. Oh, sorry. Refer to the geographical dimension. And in particular, it refers to the level of region. So I have also to specify the level in the hierarchy. Hierarchy level. It's it. Region, that's it. Then I can go next. The data set is read. I have some error because probably some name have not been recognized. It's okay, I can return back, maybe correct this error. I have a tooltip that show me the error. Or otherwise I can go on. I can go on, save my data set. Okay. I'm almost finished. So I save my data set. Data set has been saved and is there. The region, so the data set that I've just created. Now this data set is created, it's public. I can also create it private if I want, but now it's public. And to create a map over it, I just have to click on a button and the map is automatically created, and then I can modify the map if I want. It's automatically created because it is able to recognize which is the reference to the geographical dimension, the column in my data set, and then plot the measure over the map. So I have here all the measure that was contained in my Excel file. I can change, for example, the thematization if I want, changing the color, I don't know, for example, like that. I can have more information about the different region. And if I'm okay, then I can save this map and I share the map with other users of the platform. So, example. This is an example map. It's public, it's okay, I save the map. Sorry, I public the map, made the map public, save, and that's it. Now if I log out and I go to the public web page, the map is there. Example, the map is there and is available to public user. I can execute my map and see the data that I have uploaded, plotted directly on the map. Sorry, it's not this map. It's example, it's here. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. Turn back to my presentation, I finished. So thank you. These are some of my contacts. If you have questions or you want a more detailed demo, you can come to our booth. I will be more than happy to answer to all your questions.